Enjoyment.
All right, guys, welcome once again to Alex Forex Trading Journal. Okay,
Alex,
okay,
no
guys.
pips.
So basically, this trading idea was pretty easy. I'm actually gonna go over it. Once again, let me delete all this so you guys can see perfectly. All right.
My
So
dog. That's my
basically,
dog.
when we go to daily, um,
That's my dog.
we can see after weeks and weeks, I would actually say months of consolidation on UJ, it finally decided to move. Um, so we got this downward move right here, and then we got this big bullish candle. Obviously, this downward movement right here, we can see it covered a gap. This was somewhere around last week. Um, Also, obviously, on this gap, most likely this is an area of support and resistance. So I marked it out. You know, we see that this big bullish candle pretty much overtook that candle right there, which indicates to me that we have more buyers in the market than sellers for that day. Now we go to the 4 hour, we can basically see that yes, that was an area of support and resistance right there. So now my next step, honestly, we see we created a higher high, higher low, and then a higher high and another continuously higher low. So for me, this is indicating me that we might be already on an uptrend on the 4 hour. So I would draw my trend line just right there where I see it touches more of my wicks. Just right there. Okay.
Retail trader.
So now I would have waited. I would have probably waited for another higher low. I mean higher high, and then a retracement for the higher low. So automatically this tells me, okay, so since we're on a buyer's environment, it's time to pull out our fibs. We got our special area right here, which is between the 50 and 61%. That's why I have it highlighted on blue, right? Okay, so now that we have that, now let's go ahead and go over it once again. So what's our confirmations? Okay, so now that we are creating higher highs and higher lows on the 4 hour, we got EMAs, blue over red, Fibonacci confluence on the 50 and 61% area, and the market's continually doing higher high and higher low. So automatically right there, that's already three confirmations, guys. So let's go ahead and highlight this area right here where we have our 51 and 61%. Let me just go ahead and do this a little bit clear so we don't get a lot of confusion around here. So this is the area we're looking for, right? The 51 and the 61% area. Correct. All right. Now let's go into a smaller time frame like the 1 hour. So we got the 4 hour, still blue over red. All right. We got this right here. Okay. So automatically, what can we see right here? So we see the market was obviously still on a downtrend on a small reversal. So we can go ahead and draw our counter trend line right here from top to bottom. And we can wait for the break of the counter trend line. So there you guys go right there. That's the counter trend line right there.
Break, retest, candle confirmation.
Let's go
That's
ahead and put
some
that right
sort
there.
of bullish thing.
Now,
Bing, enter, boy.
Now, you guys could have honestly entered off right here, but
put stop loss under the last week.
Honestly, what I see right here is a space where the market hasn't been able to break a 1 hour consolidation. You know, hitting the support resistance area way too much. 1, 2, 3 touches. So I would honestly wait for that. You see, let's put that just on blue so that we don't get confused. And once we see the break of that area, guys, now that's when we can execute. So seeing this, we could have actually even gone up to the 4 hour and see what the candlesticks are telling us. So now we see this big blue candlestick that overtook the whole, that broke pretty much this consolidation zone. So let's go ahead and highlight that. We'll go ahead and mark that in red. So now you guys know what we're looking for. We're in between our 50 and 61% area. Was able to break that 1 hour consolidation and that 4 hour big bullish candle. So now we can go ahead and hop probably into the 15 minutes and since it might be a little bit better view. Wow, guys, what do we have right here? Look at this. So we finally broke this consolidation zone, this resistance line right here. perfectly broken. You know, so let's count our confirmation. So we broke our counter trend line on the 30-minute and 1 hour and 15-minute. We broke our consolidation zone on the 15, 30, and 1 hour. And now we broke it, and with the help of that 4 hour bullish engulfing candle, now we're coming back to retrace. So what does that mean? It's time to buy. So we go ahead and pull out our fibs. Boom. Right on our 61% area. Once that bullish engulfing 15-minute candle happened, I would have had my entry right there. Stops right below. Somewhere right there. 30 pips. And my TP would have been... Give me a second. My TP, like always, I love having it on the 0%. I don't know why, guys. I don't like holding my trades way too long. So my TP, I would have had it at the 0% for 209 pips. But being honest with you guys, I think I would have I like putting my stop losses as soon as I'm in like 50 pips in profit. So into break even, I would have honestly had my stop loss right below right here, just because this is a higher low on the 15-minute. So based on that, I would have probably been stopped out off 80 pips in profit, which is not bad. So let's go ahead and put that 80 pips in profit, stop loss. So I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing also, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. I would have put my stop loss right here, because then if the market would have been already right here, I would have been like, oh, fuck, why am I even existing? What the fuck is this? I was 100 pips up, and then this shit's now 30 pips below. And then out of nowhere, boom, it went all the way up, and I would probably close right here before it even went on negative. So I like putting my stop losses below structure. So my stop loss would have been right there, guys. Not bad at all, 80 pips. Overall TP projection did got hit, 200 pips. It just hit our stop loss. I wouldn't even like to be playing around this area. This to me would have been already scary. I would have already wanted to get out. But I mean, still, it was a beautiful trade. There could have been another opportunity to enter just right here, but once again, I don't like entering on highs on the larger time frames and a higher low on the lower time frames, because I've gotten in on those times and it's just horrible. It's not a good decision to make. I like entering on the higher lows on higher time frames, not on the high on higher time frames and higher lows on smaller time frames, because then you get all mixed up, a bunch of emotions, and then you see that on the higher time frames that's actually a high, but on the smaller time frames, since you're trying to scale in the trade, it's actually a higher low. So that's not a good decision. So overall, I hit our stop loss with 80 pips in profit. So with one lot size, you would have done $80, $800. Two lot sizes, you would have done $1,600, which is totally not bad at all. You would have done 10 lots, you would have been $8,000. So, guys, pretty good trade. I think my stop loss was not tight at all. Pretty good. All right. Thank you.